What's good, everybody? We are back with another Call of Duty mobile video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. So I don't typically do a lot of videos like this, but I felt like this community update was one that is so important that I kind of needed to, because this is the first time that it feels like Call of Duty Mobile has actually listened to the community and the feedback that we've given on the game in the way that they deal with the game and the way that they deal with the community and everything else. So we are going to be taking a look at this week's community update in the Call of Duty Mobile subreddit. You guys can find it at reddit.com/r/Call of Duty Mobile. Basically, all the community updates are posted here every week, and I know there's a lot of different YouTubers that do videos on it, and for the most part, I feel like the videos aren't necessary, but there's a lot of super important information in this video that we're going to be talking about that shows that Call of Duty Mobile has actually been listening to the community. So drop a like down below if you guys are excited about what this update has in store and everything else that we're going to be talking about in the video. Hope you guys do enjoy. Also, make sure to subscribe if you guys haven't already, but we're going to go ahead and hop into it. So getting started, Call of Duty Mobile March 6th community update. They drop this every week, so this is not like a new thing. But first thing that we'll see is actually a sneak peek at what I believe to be the Meltdown map. You can see that right down below me. Doesn't give a whole lot of information, and I don't know a whole lot about past Call of Duty mobiles, or Call of Duties in general. Obviously, this is the only Call of Duty mobile, but Hawks Nest said on Twitter that this is Meltdown, so I trust him. I'm excited about it, even though I haven't really played Call of Duties in the past, just because I always love to see new maps. And moving on from that little teaser, let us know in the comments if you can identify the classic map. Obviously, it's Meltdown. The first person to get it gets 560. Obviously, I'm not going to get that. And then we've got another thing that they give us every week, and that is the news and updates. So we've got a Hive challenge. We already knew about that. Cage map challenge. Already knew about that. Prop hunt, BR sniper challenge, gun game, credit store update. That's one that you guys should be excited about, because Call of Duty Mobile has actually said that they are paying attention to our feedback in those updates, and so this is going to be one of the better credit store updates that we've had. And then early March, new functional weapon, which is probably going to be on the thumbnail and probably the reason that a lot of you are watching this video. And then mid-March, a new Battle Royale class. Also, mid-March is when we've been told that the reset will be happening for rank, so keep an eye on that as well. So public test server, a lot of you have probably seen information about the test server in Garena in the past, and that's how a lot of people have gotten early access to some of the content that we've had. We haven't had that on the global version, but it looks like they are actually going to be releasing a public test server for Android only. Thanks to OnePlus, I'm actually going to be able to test that out, hopefully, assuming I'm able to be in those first few people that are able to get into the test server. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. It looks like this public test server will be for Android only, and we'll be sharing all the details, like how to download it, what regions are applicable, and how to report issues, and what content will be in the build featured in the post next week. So you guys are definitely going to be wanting to keep an eye on the subreddit, because it looks like that is where the information is going to be. Next, new functional weapons. So this is probably the thing I'm most excited about for a number of reasons. We're going to talk about it. A few weeks ago in the community update, we mentioned sometime in March, we're planning to find a way to provide a way to grind and acquire a variant of a new weapon. Today, we're thrilled to announce we found an exciting way to do it. The KN-44, which is actually, it's been teased for a while now. But basically, this is a weapon from the Black Ops series, and it's going to be in Call of Duty Mobile. It will be available for both free-to-play players and also through the Lucky Draw. So we're going to scroll down. You guys can see the KN-44 right here. This is going to be the Lucky Draw version of it. Obviously, based off what it looks like right here, it's probably going to be an animated skin. So obviously, and they said in here that it's going to be a legendary skin as well. So there will most definitely be people that grind for the legendary skin, especially since you do get that small little buff whenever you are using the legendary skin. But you can see up top in this grind section, it says the heavy shot event will provide a grind path to a common version of the KN-44. You'll be tasked with playing various modes, getting kills in multiplayer matches, and more. Now, I don't know if this is going to look like all the events that we've seen in the past, where it's just like, get 5 kills in BR, get 5 kills in domination, get 5 kills in hardpoint. or if it's going to be like an actual grind. I would honestly prefer for it to be more difficult to obtain the weapon than just for every casual player to be able to get it, because especially for new weapons, I like seeing like an actual grind required in order to get it. That's part of the reason that I like the way they did the Locust so much this season, that you actually had to get Pro 2 to do it and not just like get a couple kills in a couple multiplayer matches and it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. So I'm really hoping to see something like that. Not necessarily that you have to grind to a specific point on like the leaderboards or in rank or anything, but basically I would just love to see like significant accomplishments required in order to get the KN-44, so that it's actually special. And hopefully it is actually a good weapon. You can see up here, it says it is a slow firing but high damage assault rifle. That makes me think of the AK-47. And the AK-47 is not super viable right now, so I'm hoping it's more of like an overpowered version of the AK-47 rather than like an underwhelming one that's not really going to be usable. But we'll have to wait and see. But I am really excited for that one. That's probably the one that I'm most excited for, and probably the reason a lot of you are watching this video. Next up, we've got the credit store update, which actually is going to be really exciting as well. So as we've been requesting for so freaking long, we're finally getting a new purple weapon in the credit store, and it's actually one that previously cost a buttload of money. The Royal Crimson PDW is actually going to be available as an epic weapon in the credit store. Now, I can't guarantee you guys that it's going to be available for 20,000 credits. I feel like because this is a weapon that in the past cost a lot of money, that it's going to cost more than 20,000 credits, but I could be wrong on that one. So we'll still have to wait and see on that one, but regardless, I'm really excited for that one. And you can also see there's a couple other ones coming to the credit store as well. This is the update that, like I said, is going to be coming on March 16th. You guys are going to want to keep your eyes out for that. Today is 7th, which 16th will be next Monday. So just keep your eyes out for that. And then we do have a new Arctic 50 rare holiday ribbons skin. I'll probably give that a try because you guys know I love sniping, and also they talk about my snipes. So we'll have to see if they talk about my snipes with that skin as well. And then moving on, we also see the feedback from ranked mode. So this is something that I'm actually excited to see how quickly they addressed it. A couple weeks ago, Call of Duty Mobile was just tweeting out like one of their generic community updates and everything. And I asked if there were going to be any changes made to ranked anytime soon. And they seem to be pretty like confused and in the dark about why people would want changes to ranked. And some of the things I mentioned were the addition of hardpoint, removal of TDM, and different things such as the removal of RPGs and other things like that, and also better matchmaking. And we've actually seen some of those changes implemented so far. We have seen the addition of hardpoint, and I'm not saying that's solely because I asked for it on Twitter, but when I asked on Twitter, they seemed confused about it, and so it looks like they have been looking at community feedback and actually taking that into account. So looking at feedback, when does it end, you ask? This is what a lot of people have been asking, and I've probably said it in my stream about 5,000 times. It's going to be mid-March. Well, we're happy to finalize that, yet still be annoying vague by saying, okay, close to the end of March. So they actually pushed it back. They said mid-March previously, but apparently they're actually moving it back to the end of March. That does mean you do have more time to grind for the AK-47 tank or the Merc 5 Yellow Snake outfit. I actually haven't been playing Battle Royale at all, so I do need to grind for that Yellow Snake outfit, and I'm going to be doing that probably on stream, so go subscribe to my stream channel if you haven't already. They've also had a lot of feedback, and this has been the subject of a lot of memes on Call of Duty Mobile. The Soap character design, a lot of people complaining about the fact that Soap doesn't really look like the actual Soap. So last week, when we realized released the disavowed battle pass, we were excited to bring Soap. But we're disappointed to see so much negative feedback about his design, just like the Outrider Arctic, and that was the free girl skin that looked absolutely terrifying, and apparently that fix is still in process. They're finally taking that into account. So new score streaks and operators. After this, it gets down to the stuff that people are probably not as interested in. There was one issue with the transform shield bug where I think it would like boost you up into the ceiling or something. So most of the rest of the stuff is not super important. But this is the first community update that I've seen in a long time that had like a lot of upvotes and a lot of good feedback. And you can see like the top upvoted comment is, yes, thank you, one step in the right direction. Keep a good path, and the community shall love the game once again. And I think in a lot of times Reddit tends to be the more negative side of the way that people view Call of Duty Mobile, but it is good to see that the community is actually thankful for the developers doing something to improve the game and actually paying attention to what we're saying. So that is going to be it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you drop a like down below and subscribe to the squad if you guys haven't already. Let me know if you guys are excited for the new content coming to the game as well, and I'll see you guys next time.